Welcome, dear listeners, to another episode of the Literature Podcast. I'm your host, Susan, immersing you once more into the enchanting universes housed within the pages of noteworthy books. Today, we shall weave our way through the emotionally stirring universe crafted by John Green in his widely acclaimed novel, The Fault in Our Stars. A novel that, in its essence, is a poignant tale about teenage love and tragedy. The Fault in Our Stars introduces us to Hazel Grace Lancaster, a 16-year-old cancer patient compelled by her parents to attend a support group where she encounters Augustus Waters. Hazel navigates through her days with a witty demeanor and a novel perpetually clutched in her hands, while Augustus sways between a charismatic confidence and a vulnerable sensitivity, keeping his own fears at bay with metaphorical cigarettes. These two intriguing characters, brought together by a shared understanding of pain, illness, and death, venture into a relationship that is deep, authentic, and achingly beautiful. In a narrative enriched with existential queries, humor, and sorrow, they ponder upon themes most teenagers might never need to confront: the impermanence of life and the pursuit to find meaning within it. Green seamlessly intertwines genuine joy and heart-wrenching pain in a way that enables readers to simultaneously laugh and cry, all while pondering life's bigger questions alongside the characters. The dialogues, particularly those between Hazel and Augustus, often tread a fine line between teenage curiosity and profound philosophical discussions, sparking reflections on life, love, death, and legacy. Our protagonists exhibit a yearning to be remembered, a fear of oblivion that gently courses through the pages, prompting readers to muse about the footprints left behind in the vastness of the universe. Does one need to touch the lives of many to be significant, or is impacting even a single soul enough to etch our existence into the annals of time and memory? This novel, while dwelling deeply on the notion of mortality, is far from just a tragic tale. It's a celebration of life in its entirety, embodying not only the despair that accompanies death, but also the love, humor, and tiny moments that make life precious and worth cherishing. The moments of joy Hazel and Augustus share, despite the looming shadow of their respective illnesses, offer a bittersweet reminder to readers that even in the midst of suffering, there's a space for love, laughter, and dreams. Through Hazel's eyes, we witness both the mundane and the extraordinary, from the simple pleasure of enjoying a favorite book to the thrill of a whimsical journey to Amsterdam in search of an elusive author. The stark contrast between ordinary teenage experiences and the grave reality of battling a life-threatening illness elevates the emotional depth of the narrative, inviting readers to observe life through a lens tinted with both appreciation and sorrow. And as we delve further into Hazel and Augustus's story, the novel prompts us to reflect upon our own perceptions of life, love, pain, and the inevitable departure that we all must one day face. It stirs thoughts on how we choose to navigate through our numbered days and the legacies we wish to craft. The Fault in Our Stars not only takes us through the journeys of its protagonists, but also introduces us to a gallery of characters that each bring something vital to the table. Isaac, a friend Hazel and Augustus meet at the support group, grapples with his own challenges, journeying through the narrative with blindness and a broken heart, yet enduring with a resilient spirit. His journey adds another nuanced layer to the tapestry of experiences shared among young individuals navigating through life with cancer, adding textures of friendship, solidarity, and the universal pang of adolescent heartbreak to the novel. And then there's Peter Van Houten, the reclusive author of Hazel's favorite book, who represents disillusionment and the harsh slap of reality when icons crumble and heroes fall from their pedestals. When Hazel and Augustus make the transatlantic trip to Amsterdam, seeking answers to the questions left hanging at the end of his novel, they are confronted not with the wisdom they seek, but with a reflection of pain, bitterness, and unresolved grief. Van Houten's narrative serves as a stark contrast to the hopeful perseverance of our main characters, underscoring that pain can either be a bridge to connection with others or a chasm isolating us from the world, based on how we choose to navigate through it. Even the parents in the novel, especially Hazel's mother and father, play a crucial role in underlining the often underexplored perspective of those who stand on the sidelines watching their loved ones suffer. They exemplify unwavering support and the silent agony of parents who must put on a brave face despite the breaking of their own hearts. Their pain, contrasting sharply with their love and constant encouragement, sheds light on the often overlooked caregivers in narrative in the chronicles of illness and loss. The book generously sprinkles moments of levity amidst the heavier themes. Augustus's flirtatious quips, Hazel's sarcastic commentary, and the duo's witty banter bring smiles that often tiptoe on the brink of tears, manifesting the beautiful paradox that is life, where joy and pain often exist not in isolation, but intertwined in a delicate dance. The lighter moments, perfectly placed within the narrative, are not merely a respite from the melancholy but an essential component that forms the heart and soul of the story, reminding us that there is always room for laughter, even in the shadow of despair. Green's portrayal of love, in particular, stands out as he navigates away from the cliché pathways and instead chooses to depict a love that is raw, unfiltered, and transcends the physical realm. It is a love that blossoms amidst shared fears, shared pain, and shared dreams, providing a sanctuary where Hazel and Augustus find not an escape from, but a companion through their tribulations. It speaks to the power of love to provide solace and understanding in the bleakest of times, and its ability to carve out spaces of happiness even in landscapes marred by pain. In exploring these intricate relationships, The Fault in Our Stars poignantly elucidates how interconnectedness and shared humanity can be found even in the most trying circumstances, forming bonds that are profound and everlasting. Even as the characters find themselves ensnared by the inescapable realities of their conditions, their relationships, forged in the crucible of shared understanding and mutual acceptance, stand as a testament to the enduring power of love and friendship. Navigating through the remaining chapters of The Fault in Our Stars, we find ourselves confronted with the harsh, inevitable reality of loss and the echoing silence it leaves in its wake. Hazel and Augustus, having traversed through a journey of joy, love, sorrow, and existential reflections, find themselves at a juncture that is both an end and a continuation. Augustus's health deteriorates, and we, along with Hazel, are nudged into the melancholic tide of impending goodbye. The universality of grief is something Green paints vividly across his pages. Hazel's experience of loss, though deeply personal and intimate, transcends her individual narrative, reflecting the collective sorrow that accompanies the departure of a loved one. Her pain, so raw and visceral, mirrors the silent heartbreaks that reverberate across time and space, etching a somber universal symphony that resonates with anyone who has ever lost someone dear. And yet, within the recesses of sorrow, Green finds a way to weave in glimmers of hope, resilience, and an enduring love that defies the temporal constraints of life and death. Even in the wake of Augustus's passing, his presence lingers not as a haunting shadow, but as a gentle reminder of the love and laughter shared, of dreams whispered under starry skies, and of the profound impact one soul can have on another. In the aftermath, as Hazel grapples with the emptiness left behind, she discovers a letter written by Augustus to Peter Van Houten, speaking of Hazel with a depth of love and admiration that breathes warmth into the chilly void of his absence. It is a moment that perfectly encapsulates the novel's essence, hinting that while physical presence is transient, the footprints left behind by genuine love and heartfelt connections are eternal. The Fault in Our Stars leaves us, its readers, with a paradoxical blend of heartache and hope. It invites us to mourn the tragic departure of young souls while simultaneously encouraging us to cherish the indelible marks they leave behind in the form of memories, shared experiences, and everlasting bonds. This narrative doesn't just stop at telling tragic love story. It extends beyond, coaxing us into pondering about our own lives, our personal narratives of love and loss, and the imprints we create in the hearts and minds of those around us. It serves as a gentle reminder that our stories continue to echo in the corridors of the universe through the lives we touch, the love we share, and the memories we leave behind, even when our own chapters come to a close. John Green invites us to explore these depths of human experience with an open heart, encouraging us to embrace every shade of emotion that colors our journey, be it joy, sorrow, love, loss, or the bittersweet mingling of them all. And in doing so, he gives us a story that, despite being deeply entrenched in the melancholy of mortality, blossoms with life, love, and the perpetual echo of stars that faulted spectacularly, illuminating our existence with their transient yet undying brilliance. As we close the pages of this deeply moving narrative, we are left with echoes of Hazel and Augustus's journey, reverberating through our own perceptions of life, love, and the inevitable yet enigmatic horizon of mortality. And with this, dear listeners, we conclude our exploration of the fault in our stars, carrying forward the imprints of a tale that entwines tragic beauty and unyielding spirit, embedded in the rich tapestry of life's eternal, multifaceted journey. Until the next episode, where we will dive into another literary world, this is Susan, your host for the Literature Podcast, bidding you farewell and happy reading. May you find your own stars, fault them as you may, and weave your own tapestry of tales and memories across the boundless skies of life.